Hari ini kita akan sambung dengan cara untuk mendapatkan how to get a vulnerable website from Google. Okay, so kita dah belajar jika kita ada satu website PHP system yang menggunakan PHP sebagai language dan MySQL sebagai database, kebiasaannya kita akan terdedah is prone to be hacked by using SQL injection punya vulnerabilities. Okay, so from our last lab session, we have learned about how to check whether our website, our system have vulnerabilities or not by using Vega Web Scanner. From that point, we can see that most of our site, most of our system, PHP system, have the SQL injection vulnerabilities. Okay, so just let's recap. If we have a system like this, and then you can make a search. Okay, this system allow you to make a search. Okay, and then automatically give you the result. Okay, and then you can click at the result, and then normally you can see that in the URL there must be a parameter ID. We call it as parameter ID. In this example, the parameter ID is herb ID. Okay, so it can be ID, it can be page ID. Okay, in our case, the parameter ID is called as herb ID. So herb ID is 5, and then herb ID is 5, and then at the back, MySQL will filter which data that they need to present to you. Okay, for example, select star from herb where herb ID equal to 5. Okay, how about if we can change to 6? Okay, so from our previous lab session, I told you to encrypt this parameter ID to be just like this. Alright, so that people cannot simply change the parameter ID. So how to know whether this website can be hacked or have SQL injection vulnerabilities is by putting the single quote in the end of the parameter ID, single quote, and then you click enter, and then you can see there is a MySQL error. If you can see this error, it means that most probably the website can be injected by SQL injection exploitation. Alright, so from this point of view, okay, the hackers, once you know the basic concept of this, how to get a vulnerable website, okay, normally hackers will go to Google, and let's say if they want to hack or they want to find a vulnerable website from Malaysia, they will go to Google and then they will type site.com.my/index.php followed by question mark, followed by ID, followed by equal. So Google will show you all the website with ID or with parameter ID so that the hacker can take a look. Okay, and then they can try the same concept, the same technique that we used just now. Okay, if you can see here, there is a website, and then you can put single quote, and then to check whether the website have vulnerabilities or not. Okay, alright, single quote here, right? Oh, looks like it looks like the website is quite okay, but for this one is, I think it's not. Oh, okay, we can try to look at what what types of languages that they are using by putting admin at the back. Or maybe we can search, we can change the ID to page ID. Okay, so you get the other side, the other page. Or you can put the article. Okay, what else that normally people be using as parameter ID? So we have article ID. Looks like my example here. I already listing. Okay, list all the. Okay, let's say we try this page.php followed by ID. So it will show you another result. Okay, like this one. Okay, if you can see the com underscore ni, okay, it means that they are using Joomla, Joomla punya website. Okay, how about if we change to, okay, tahu tak macam mana hackers boleh serang sesuatu negara? Okay, dia akan menggunakan, okay, domain kat sini. Okay, kalau .com kita akan dapat secara general lah. Okay, kita akan dapat secara general. We can get in general site. Okay, so if you want to target a specific country, you can change to .co.id or you can change to .co.il. .co.id is Indonesia. So if you can see here, yeah, we have this PT. Okay, we have all the Indonesian punya website, and then we can try to put, okay, this okay, most of the site are quite okay. Okay, so kalau you tengok hackers, dia akan hackers will always try to find the vulnerable website. Okay, because we have 10 page of result. Okay, here 10 page of result. Say hackers will always try to find the vulnerable website lah. Okay, alright. Sweet spot, alright. Okay, something like this. Okay, if you can see something error happen here, so most probably we can proceed with the hacking page. Okay, hacking exploitation by using SQL Map or SQL Ninja. So as a developer side or as a penetration side, okay, in a penetration testing view, once you know that your website can be, okay, exposed to the internet. Okay, if you try to do this, okay, let's say you are in Malaysia and then you try to find the index.php id equal, and then your site appear in the first page or second page of the site, and then you try to make the injection on your own to your own website, and then you find that there is a SQL error on your site, so that you need to fix the vulnerabilities first. Okay, that's the reason why we need to study security. Okay, so if you in the hacker side, okay, so hackers will always try to find the vulnerable website from the internet, just like this, and then they will try to inject your site to check whether your site can be hacked or not, and then they will proceed with next step, which is the exploitation. So be careful with your site. Okay, that's why we say that before we publish our website to the internet, we need to make sure that our site is free from vulnerabilities. If not, people can check whether your site can be hacked or not by using Google. Okay, so let's say we try again by using .co.il, for example, for Israel. Okay, you'll get this notification from Google because this is not a usual activities by user. Okay, for example, we have Transnoil here. Okay, so this is why we can see that a country can be hacked. Okay, so normally, yeah, they block our site. Okay, so and then we can try to find the parameter ID by pointing to the link, and then you can see at the below here. Okay, all right, so that's it. Okay, I don't want to go further because that's the concept that we can do. Okay, don't try this to make illegal testing. Okay, this is just for your info, or so that you can know how the hackers do the step in searching for vulnerable website. So please make sure once you publish your website to the internet, okay, then you need to do the same thing, okay, to find whether your site available in the internet and available to be tested by the hackers. All right, and one more thing, you can change in site to in URL. So you get the different result, quite a different result. Okay, website is risky. So most of the Israel website in page one is down because I think they already getting hacked by the other hackers. Okay, so like this, okay, most of the time the Israel website is not secure. Is so just you can see here the website is blank. Okay, so it's broken already. Okay, so it means that it's vulnerable for injection. Okay, all right. So what is the reason behind this thing? Why with the single code we can say that the website is injected? Right. So and how come it can be happen just like that? Because this is the database error. Okay. I think this one I will explain in more detail during the login page hacking lah. Okay. So that's all, guys. Okay, I have the example here in my slide in my notes. Okay, okay, just putting this one. Okay, so that's why that's all for today. Okay, how to find the I don't want to I don't want to expose more on these topics. Okay, just for your knowledge and for your you can try by change to the another country, or instead of .com.my you can try .my only, or the org.my.net.my. Okay, to see what are the result looks like. Okay,